Well, thank you very much, Rob, and thank everybody for being here this evening. It's a great evening. We've been lobbying Parliament about the spending review tomorrow in Parliament and the effects on public service and this economy. And when we talk to politicians about what the effects of those cutbacks are going to be that Osborne is going to announce tomorrow, we look to Cuba for inspiration, because Cuba shows that things can be done differently, that we don't have to have the cuts that Osborne and the Tories and the Lib Dems are arguing for. We can have a different society based upon people's needs, based upon equality, based upon justice. And Cuba is inspiration to all of us. And we demand this evening that the Miami Five, be freed. They should not be in prison. They are suffering an injustice from the American system. There is no case against them. They are imprisoned on false accusations of conspiracy to commit espionage and murder, which has not been proved in any way, and it's been a complete travesty that the five heroes of Cuba are imprisoned in the United States. And we're here to demand their freedom. And I thank you all for coming here. I've been asked by my General Secretary, Dave Prentice, to express his view that he is unable to be here because of the activities that are taking place in Parliament today that prevents him being here, and he is fully committed individually, and that Unison is fully committed to support the freedom of the five and to support the ability of Cuba to determine its own approach to life and its own integrity in the way it orders its society. And we are fully behind the Cuba Solidarity campaign in its aims and objectives of supporting Cuba and the Cuban people. But it gives me great pleasure, really does, to introduce Irma González, the daughter of René González, who is here tonight to explain to you the issues that are facing the Miami Five and her personal experiences of being the daughter of René. So, over to Irma González. Irma!
Good evening, friends. I wanted to, before I read my father's message to you all, I wanted to thank you on his behalf, on behalf of my four uncles, on behalf of the relative of the five. For these 12 years, you've been struggling with us. You've been fighting next to us for the freedom of the five. Thank you for being here year after year under these weather conditions. For me, much worse because I'm from Cuba, as you know, always summer. But I'm very happy to have all of you here. I'm not happy because I don't have my father nor my four uncles, but I'm happy because I'm counting with all of you who are our friends, who are also our family. So thank you, and I hope next year there is no need for a vigil, as Gerardo said in his message, and I hope next year what it is we will do will be to greet the five and enjoy with them because they're free. So thank you very much. And I know that their freedom is going to be made possible because of your effort and your love and your struggle. So here goes my father's message to you. Dear friends of Cuba and the Cuban Five, if principles, justice, and political honesty had any place in the hearts of those who rule the country represented by this embassy, none of you will be here tonight. Unfortunately, principles, justice, and political honesty have nothing to do with the spirit of revenge that have guided for too long the policies of the United States towards Cuba. Only such vengeful spirit can explain the brutality of the punishment imposed on the five of us and our families. But the fact that such a punishment and the shameful support of terrorism it implies can be sustained in the face of the whole world with total impunity owes to a complicated system of complicit silencing, cooptation, and opportunism that goes well beyond the vindictive and inhumane policies of the single government, no matter how powerful. The sad reality is that after 12 years, we are still confined to U.S. prisons. The terrorists who were protecting our country from enjoy all the benefits of safe haven in Miami, after imposing death and destruction on our people for 5 decades. The government represented by this embassy has the guts to certify Cuba as a terrorist country. The victims of such crimes claim for justice, and the world's corporate press by silence give applause to the abuse. Fortunately, principles, justice, and political honesty have a place in the hearts of many decent people all over the world. They are represented here tonight, as well as the people of the United Kingdom who, since the very beginning of our ordeal, gave us a show of massive support that has made us feel honored, overwhelmed, and accompanied and committed. For all that support that touches us in our deepest fiber, we stand to all and any of you our gratitude in the name of the five, in the name of our families, and in the name of the Cuban people. We also take the liberty of thanking you in the name of the staff at this embassy. Even the representation of the cruel establishment that has poured so much hate on us can surely benefit somehow from the decency and human spirit that you bring by your presence to its air. A big hug to you all. With gratitude, Gerardo, Ramón, Antonio, Fernando, and René.
Free the five! Free the five! Free the five! Viva Cuba! Viva Cuba! Viva Cuba! Free the five! Thank you! Free the five! 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 Viva Cuba! Viva Cuba! Thank you very much! And thank you very much, Irma! Thank you! Thanks, Keith.